This bee is a story of mine. This is a story of debts owed, things gone too far, revenge, and sheer autism. This bee is a story that I dub Nickleback. Part 1. The Debt. 3 years ago, be me, B16, ADHD skater fag, doing airsoft wars in the Wooded Creek area behind friend's house, using friend's gun cause I don't own any. Managed to jam one of my friend's most expensive guns. Airsoft gun can't be fixed. Friend is pissed. Let's call him Zed. Offer to pay Zed back for thing. Apparently, the thing is about $160. Oh fuck, that JPEG. Keep in mind that I was 16 at the time, and had no part-time job to get a lot of money. I'd recently spent most of my money on a brand new West 49. I later found out that West 49 was a complete ripoff and sold this shit for a double of what Zoomez does. Anyways, Zed knew that I didn't have the money, and he liked to think himself as a good friend. Says that I need to pay him $80. Plus, he was cool with easing off $80, he had a really good part-time paying job. Sounded reasonable. Tell him that I would need time to gather up that much money. Probably a few months. My parents were very cheap when it came for me to earn money around the house. My parents wouldn't let me go to get a job because apparently it might negatively affect my grades. Zed has no problem with it. Part 2. Going too far. Fast forward a few months. Zed kept joking, saying, "Where the fuck is my money, Anon?" hanging on the fact that I still owed him, over my head. Like a complete prick. Zed said that he wanted to be paid it all at once. Okay, sure, no problem to PNG. Fast forward another month. Managed to get $70 so far. Zed knows that I'm almost able to pay him off. He enjoys messing with me over the payment a lot. Decides he's gonna amp it up a lot. One day at lunch, he goes fucking overboard. He manages to get my other friends to help steal my board. Whatever.gif. I know my friends aren't that big of dicks, and they would return it to me after school. Fast forward a few hours. Bell rings and the school is done for the day. Go to my locker. Find a piece of paper stuck to my door of my locker. Open it. Dear Anon, this is another friendly reminder for you to pay up, scrub. I've taken apart your board and hid the parts around the school and a little scavenger hunt for you. You've got to be kidding me, BMP. Here are your locations to the parts of your board. Happy hunting, Anon. Took me an hour to find the parts of my board. Put it back together with the skate tool I had in my bag. Arrive home an hour late. Getting big shit with my parents. Part 3. A nickel for your thought? Fast forward a week. Zed hasn't apologized. My other friends could see that Zed has gone too far. They didn't know what Zed had planned, and I just assumed that he would have given it back at the end of school. I needed to get revenge. Zed keeps asking for his money. An idea hits me. Zed never said how he wanted his money, just that he did. Fine then, you want your money, Zed? I'll give you your money. Over the next few weeks, I went to the stores and banks, seeing if they could exchange my bills for nickels. Meanwhile, Zed kept on fucking with me over the $80. I kept telling him, soon. It took me over 2 weeks to get $8 worth of nickels. It's go time at WebM. During first period, asked the teacher to use the washroom. Go to my friend's locker. Use the pop can trick to open it. Pour the coins into his gym shoes. Pour the coins into his jacket pockets. Pour the coins into his gym bag. Pour all of the other pockets into his backpack. Pour the rest on the floor in his locker. Write a sticky note. Here is your $80, since I couldn't fit all the money in your coat pockets. I just put the rest wherever I could. Kind regards, Anon. Place it on top of Matt Coinverist that had arisen on the floor of his locker. Close the locker and lock it back up. At lunch that day, my friends were laughing at me. Apparently, Zed had flipped his shit when he opened his locker and found the note. My face when Zed doesn't talk to me for a month. My face when he doesn't know what to do with all these coins. My face when everyone starts calling him Nickleback.